just came off. The thing's a toad, dude. Oh my god. Dude. The thing was huge. What is going on, everybody? Good morning. My name is Jesse Morrison with Knotted Hooks, and today we are going down south to do some steelhead fishing. It's January. It just rained. They're stacking up. I'm getting excited. Let's go catch some fish. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm holding the umbrella. I'm probably blocking Clint's view. And rowing the boat.
Good morning.
Dirty girl. So what are you doing, Clint?
I'm just putting some scent on the, well, that one broke. Putting some scent on the old plugs. Some shrimp,
Is that your go-to scent?
one of them. Shrimp and anise.
Shrimp and bananas?
Shrimp and bananas. Shrimp and anise.
No bananas. I believe he's using this one right here.
Yep.
A little bit of krill.
A little bit of krill on that one.
Nice. Okay. Now, why are you choosing the colors that you are right now?
The water's dirty. You know, it's pretty much overcast today. So I'm gonna go with either white or black. Both ends of the spectrum. That way we've got it covered, and if we get hits consistently, we can narrow it down and put 3 plugs out that match.
Is there any method when you're getting a hit, how to get a successful hookup on these plugs?
I like to just wait until it's pulling some drag and then pick it up and just keep it tight.
So basically you're letting the fish set its own hook, right?
Yeah, yep. And honestly, I think you're best off with a tighter drag than a looser drag on plug fish. That way you can stay tight with them, and the last thing you want is slack.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, especially on a barbless area like this. Yeah, always check your eggs. Make sure you're in the right spot and you have the right gears for what you're using. So, do you find anchoring or kind of back rowing in a plug spot?
Personally, I like to back troll them, at least for steelhead.
Why is that?
It depends on the situation and conditions and all of that, but generally speaking, the plugs are going to back the fish to the tail out. If they're kind of a lazier fish that has some patience with the plugs, it's going to let them push them a little bit. But they're going to come to a point where they're going to have an option of going down the ripple they just came up or going by the boat. Usually when you have clearer water, they're not going to want to go by the boat, so they're going to attack us, pissing them off. And a lot of I'd say probably over half the takes are going to come in the lower part of the drift.
Now, I've noticed that it's a good idea to drop anchor at the bottom of the
Yep.
drift because they'll kind of pile up there.
Exactly. You're gonna push them to a point, and you want them kegged up down there, and they're gonna have to make a decision. And the longer you wait on them, the more likely they are gonna be. Sometimes you'll sit there for 20 minutes, you'll pull the anchor, and then it'll be like, okay, well there must not have been anything. And then you go by and you see 6 steelhead go right by you that were in that tail out that you just pushed.
You'll
That had
know.
more patience than you did.
Right.
So
So
it's-
patience is pretty important.
Patience is pretty important, but very effective.
Gotcha. That's awesome. No, that's good information. I mean, like you're saying, would you say that like plug fishing and back drifting is kind of a dying art?
I would say plug fishing is. Back trolling, not so much, but a lot of guys are focused more on back bouncing, side drifting, bobber dogging,
big.
soft beads. That's the
I
new
brought
thing.
my setup, so I'm guilty of that too. But I love plugs too because it's just
And it just depends
awesome.
on conditions. If you have 5 boats ahead of you on a small river,
lots of pressure.
a lot of pressure, they've all seen beads all day, you can change it up and it can make a world of difference.
And that's a big thing too. If you're fishing a hole and the fish are actually stacked up and you catch something on one, let's say one lure or jig or whatever you're fishing with, right? Well, a lot of people want to just use the same color, the same setup. Actually, a lot of those fish already saw what you offered, and you keep changing it up in that same hole, you're gonna keep getting fish through there. So don't be afraid to change stuff up when you are catching fish in an area, especially when they're stacked in there. Kind of throwing something different, One of them that went by didn't like it. Another one might go, ooh, I want that. And then you're putting more fish in the boat. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I would agree. Especially when you have clear conditions and they've seen it all.
Yeah.
Sometimes that little bit of difference makes the big, makes or breaks your day.
I'm gonna slip that scene, okay? We're gonna get it, and it's gonna get tatered. It's gonna get tatered, okay? We're gonna tater these poles.
What's taters, Russians?
It was hanging on the line for I don't know how long. We started reeling in, all of a sudden, it's like there's a fish on there.
Sure.
Beautiful. Yeah. But yeah, beautiful. We're allowed to keep 2, minimum size 14 on this river.
I don't know whose blood that is. The fish. or
That's
me?
yours. Oh yeah, I should have got the hook in his hand. Yeah, he got a big hook. Let's take a look what you got here.
What? Oh, it only went right through there.
Went through his hand,
Right there to there.
but it was fun to pull out. Of course, we didn't get on film. Sorry. Sorry about that. Believe me, it was my fault. I didn't get the hook in your hand.
That was my first legit hook in the finger.
It was good, and they were like, "Can you pull that out, please?" I'm like, "Ah!"
He wouldn't stop flopping. It was like jerking on it.
Yeah. Damn. Okay. So we are grinding pretty hard out here. The water clarity, it changed from last night, so I think we're gonna have to try even harder. We're pulling plugs now. We got that one cutthroat. It was a pretty nice sized cutthroat, but that's not what we're exactly going for right now. But So we're trying to switch it up, different colors, occasionally throwing the bobber, worm, bobber eggs, bobber bead. We're trying a little bit of everything. I'm gonna probably switch to a jig here and tip it with some coon shrimp or something. And then I'm gonna try bottom bouncing and try that. So fingers crossed. Conditions changed from last night to today, so we're just, sometimes that's the way it is. But we're gonna grind hard, and I don't have to row today, so I'm pretty happy about that.
I think you forgot what to do in the front of the boat.
I think I did too. I'm just like, what do I do with my hands? I don't do with my hands.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
Be good just to hold them down by your side. Yeah.
Maybe, no. Yeah. So we're just gonna keep going, see what happens. I'm not gonna take no for an answer. We're gonna try every tactic known to man right now and make something stick. So stay tuned. Hopefully we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Round two. Gonna grab the rope. Yeah. It's kind of like a small cliff.
That way there's some.
Something. Kind of a wrap.
It's not a common spot. Like anything up here does not have rain. What's that?
Running towards me.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Put the plugs back.
It was a hatchery. The thing was huge.
Put that one back
I
out.
think I'm gonna throw up. I think I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up right now.
I'm going to throw up. I think I'm going.
Yeah, that hook smoked. Look at that. Just bent straight out. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. catch the lip.
Hey, pretty close.
That was crazy. We went down. We caught one pretty big size steelhead. It's probably 12 to 14 pounds, maybe,
Roughly.
right around in there. We had a little difficulty with the net for a second.
Yeah, we had a net fail.
A net fail.
For sure.
it was makes me want to come back here. And then we caught one nice cutty. Obviously that's what I was going for, but man, we grinded hard. I think all that the water being that dark just kind of threw a wrench in it, but
It was dirty through the whole day. Finally, at the end, it started cleaning up, but for the most part, it was brown. There was no green most of the day.
no, hope you guys liked it. I mean, it was a grind, and that's fishing sometimes. You could have plans that are awesome, and then you actually get there and everything's blown out and
The
not
pl-
the bird.
The plan was low and clear water today.
It was low and clear last
It was
night.
a little different this morning.
Yeah, so a weather system came in middle of the night and just changed everything. But we decided to say, hey, let's go for it anyways, and we went up a little bit higher. It was kind of clear, not clear, but not as
It wasn't as bad.
bad.
Yeah.
And we had that fish right kind of in front of the boil. So.
Yep.
Oh, and I wanted to say, you now have all your licenses in order, right?
Yep, everything's
So-
ready to go. So,
How do people get a hold of you, and what's your name?
Clint Fretz, mostly through Facebook you can get a hold of me, or Cowboy Cross Customs, you can use that one too. That's the Facebook page we primarily use. And yeah, get a hold of me. Fall salmon, steelhead. We'll do some fly fishing for sea run cutthroat in the rivers this summer. And yeah, we'll see how it goes this year.
He's the guy, he'll put you on the fish. He's a great guide, so you'll get a hold of him and get a seat in his boat, and you'll get to see what I get to see from my end. It's pretty awesome though. Alright, I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you liked it, please subscribe to my channel for more content, and there's a bunch more fishing trips coming. Stay with us.